Hello everyone, this is HuskyStarcraft here, back with some more Bronze League, Imba League Heroes. Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? You never cross the streams, guys. I have definitely crossed the streams here. It is going to be an Imba League match with all Bronze League hero players. I have vetted them well, as you can see. Yes! Yes, I'm so excited for this. Oh, God, there's their APM over there. We got someone peeking out at 4 APM. But either way, I basically sent out a tweet. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, I guess you're missing out. Asking for Bronze League level players. And I have thrown them into the Imba League arena. ZK, well, let's introduce our players first before I talk too much. Spawning down on the bottom left side, having a very fantasy sounding name, it is going to be Erkenelm. Maybe it's like a town in Germany, I don't know. And his opponents up in the top left side, it's going to be ZK the Man. He's pretty confident in his name, that's for sure. We have Frostmelka in the top right side. And down the bottom right side, it's Druid of Necro from the very prestigious clan GSVG. Now, I do want to mention just really quickly, the main reason I'm making this video, I'm really not sure which, I'll probably put it in the Bronze League Heroes folder. It's kind of difficult on which one it should, maybe it should go in both, who knows. But I want to let you guys know that we have once again updated the Imba League map. If you would like to play it, just log into the North American server, type in Imba League, which is just IMBA. I am as in man, BA League. It's 2 words. I like to tell you guys how to find it. Oh my god, we do have a pylon going down there wait, does that actually add to supply? Oh my god, it does. Never even realized that. But some of the new features we have added, just so you guys know, you can actually start with all 3 races now. That's actually one that we have enabled in this game. So everyone is going to be spawning with an SCV, a drone, and a probe. Be careful not to lose that one individual unit, though. Otherwise, you will not get it back. Like, is that a probe moving from a Protoss base? Yes, it is. Also, increased supply. It doubles the maximum supply, so you can get up to 400 units. And yes, it is also known as Lagfest 2013. Or 2014 now. But either way, we also did lots of things, like we fixed the mineral bug. These ones do have now, we didn't do it in this game, but when you use it, you can basically make it like big game hunters, where each mineral patch has 20,000 minerals. Each gas geyser has, I think, 30,000. Not that you're going to run out anytime soon, but that's the big game hunter mod. And we have lots of other stuff, like any unit that deals damage, it begins regenerating health from the damage. There's lots of cool stuff out there, like being able to reveal the entire map. So yeah. Pretty cool stuff right there, as in the top right side, Frostmelka is chill. I think he's the first one to really kind of utilize that extra worker here. Now, I also want to mention that in this mode, there are no rocks here protecting you, although it is Bronze League, so I doubt we'll see any attacks anytime soon. But either way, this cast, number 1, go out there and play some Imba League, guys. It's actually one of the highest rated maps on all of Battle.net, as a lot of players actually enjoy playing games on it. And I'm not just saying that because it's the map that me and Mike Zettel have been working on. It's more that it is actually a fun map, and that is why I am doing this right here, right now. Looks like ZK the Man going for an actual supply depot right there, as he decides that is easier. Although this is actually pro tip of the day. He's losing more mining by doing this than if he would have just sent a probe to make a pylon. But hey, that's okay. That is the new meta, man, is using your 1 SCV to go ahead and make a supply depot. So that's going to be awesome there. And this is going to get really confusing if they start to mix in different things. Like, we are chrono boosting out Marines right now. And I guess, oh my god, wait, he can build a barracks and you don't even need a command center to do that. Is that right? Yeah, isn't that? Yeah, you don't need a command center to do that. So he's just got to be throwing down a barracks right there. These guys are already getting creative, because when I played this, I didn't even think to do that. So he has those on the way. Pylon's got to be on the way. Remember that you don't need to power anything as Terran, so dropping the pylons there, great usage with that. The Zell right here going to be chasing this poor little probe around, trying to catch up to him. And so far, we might be able to. That angle's not great. There's another slice right there. This probe could very easily escape, though, if he wants to. And this is going to get so confusing once they start to mix in their races. I love how he chrono boosted out a Marine. That is pretty awesome. But keep in mind, guys, that this is Bronze League Heroes. I'm casting this game live, because why would I do it any other way? And I have no idea what to expect. I honestly do not, as the probe is going to go ahead and move on out. Zealot right there. They finally give up hope of ever chasing that down. Ooh, ZK the Man going for lots of Zealots off of these 4 gateways. We'll see if he can make anything happen here. He's got to have trouble, I would say, versus Erkenelm, which is probably super offensive. But either way, probe does get taken out there. I don't think that he's going to be able to attack bottom left. Top right might have a little bit more luck with it, considering that there is the Marines chilling out there. You can see that Frost Mocha deciding to go for a Nexus instead of another command center. Not sure if I agree with that. But there's the true Bronze League Heroes building right now. The very first forge in the game. Got to be throwing out some sweet upgrades. Druid of Necro definitely needs to get more workers and some more rolling. He's got to be falling behind quite quickly, but hey, we love him anyways. He's a trooper. He's a good guy, and really is doing it for our entertainment. So I can't complain about that. We do have a reactor on the way right now, as a Reaper going to be on the way. We could be seeing a second Reaper here as well. Nothing more terrifying than Protoss utilizing Reapers. Warp Gate nearly going to be done right here. I'm actually kind of curious on these army supplies. So this is the overall supplies here. 27 supply is the lowest. The other players pretty close together, though, as they are all in their 40s over here. Reaper is done. Crony boosting out more Marines. We do have more barracks going to be on the way. This SCV has got his work cut out for him, as he is going to have to be mining down there, and just a couple units chilling out over here. I gotta say, the fact that there's a Mothership Core here, it gives me hope for all Bronze League players everywhere. Mothership Core is such a good unit. It is definitely a good unit there. Reaper moves out, grabs the Watchtower. And you know what? One nice thing about watching bronze level games, especially in FFAs, is they tend to be a little bit slower. So we can kind of sit back. We can have some fun. If you forgot your beer, then might as well go get one right now. I mean, look, guys, what's one more beer? I mean, honestly. But at this point, remember, we do have increased supply, so we'll see if it starts to lag here as the game progresses. I think that's first blood, at least first attacking blood, as that Reaper does get taken out right there. And ZK the man still just powering off of those gateways. I feel like maybe I should warn him that number one, he's supply blocked, and number two, his gateways need to be upgraded to warp gates. But nah, why would I do that? Why would I do something like that? I will say, though, that Druid of Necro, currently the underdog. What if he ends up winning? That's just gonna make my day. That's gonna tickle my pickle. Right now the Marines are moving out, though. There are 7 of them, not a whole lot. Maybe gotta try and grab that Watchtower there. I think he's one of the players to lose the most in this game so far. He's lost 2 units so far, costing 150 resources overall. Hopefully for these Marines' sake, they will just chill out over here, because this is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. This is not going to work out. The Marines, though, go, go, go. We'll see if this is like a World War II movie where, you know, the small band of brothers manages to do the impossible behind enemy lines. I feel like that's probably not the case, though. He could kill those rocks if he wants to. But the Mothership Core here is probably going to be pretty pissed, especially if it throws down a Time Warp here. These Marines not doing so good. He is going to go straight for what unit did he go for? I guess he went straight for that one Zealot. And that sounds like, God, why is everyone always picking on me? He actually ends up losing 500 resources there, so not the greatest here for Druid of Necro. But we'll see if he is a Druid of Necro and be able to resurrect those units. We do have a big attack, though. Got to be moving out to the bottom left side right now. And he's spiking at 43 APM right there, and actually going really, really high right there. Well, that's very easy to get that high, just moving around units, because when you're clicking that fast, it is about at least 120 APM just to do that. And you can see it quickly dropping there, as he is going to go ahead and move on out. He's got a ton of money in the bank. I'm actually kind of curious overall who has the most money. 1,300 money, 1,300 minerals there, 300 here. And in the top right side, it is going to be 800 right now. Cannons are on the way. He's going to be turtling like a true Bronze League player. Also has the pylons now done. Oh my God, he's got double upgrades. He might be one to look out for in the later stages. ZK the man, though, gotta look to end this right now. Do we see the Photon Overcharge? Need to see the Photon Overcharge. This would be an absolutely perfect time for a Photon Overcharge, as we all sit and wait in amazement here to see if he actually does it. So far, the answer is no. The Motion Core might actually get taken out. Needed that Photon Overcharge to hold the ramp, but that is not going to happen. Looks like ZK the man is out for blood. He's going to kill off all those units. And is there enough back at home? We do have Void Rays on the way. There will actually be enough air units here once you get these. No, they're carriers! They're carriers! They are not Void Rays. I think we lost, what's going on with that? Oh, the other cap, just confused with that smoke. I'm like, why doesn't that pylon have vision? Oh my God, the carrier is on the way. A Stalker is warped in to try and buy a little bit of time. These are only powered by one pylon, though. There's going to be the carrier. Does he start making the interceptors? Yes, he does. Interceptors are on the way, going straight for the Zealots over here. This is how you know it's a true Bronze League Heroes, Imba League Heroes game. As I will say, though, Frost Melka on the top right, he is the one to watch out for. This carrier, can he kill 3 Stalkers in a Sentry? We are about to find out, as he is going to try. Oh my God, carriers are so bad. If he loses this battle, I'm just going to cry myself to sleep. Well, he could have won. I don't know why he's focusing down the Sentry. That's the Tickle Cannon. Not really going to be that big of a threat. Second carrier is actually going to finish, though. Carrier has arrived. And he's also working on the Graviton Catapult. Does not have any upgrades. but does have enough to kill us off just fine. And there goes the last Stalker. God, Stalkers do so much damage for just one shot. The Zealots, though, just go into town on the remaining probes over here. We'll see how long Elm can hang on, but he might actually be in last place right now. Supply-wise, yes, he is. I believe, wait, we have 33 supply. Yeah, our blue player ends up losing the remainder of his units there. Oh, Carriers, where are you going? Where are you going? You probably want to save your probes. Might end up losing all the probes there. I think he lost his SCV and his drone. So now he is strictly a Protoss player. We'll see if he continues forward with that. More Stalkers are headed over, but so are more Carriers. So it's going to be a battle to the death down the bottom left side here. Druid of Necro trying to make as many as he possibly can. Gotta watch out this carrier, though. And the weakened one is being focused down. Not nearly enough damage, though. The Carriers do have their Graviton Catapult, as Carrier has indeed arrived. Oh my god, Frost Milka really milking out those low-tier units, just using them off the warp gates, working on crazy good upgrades as well. And 1-1 upgrades on the Marines. We also have 1-1 upgrades on the Zealots, but they're soon to have 2-2 plus charge. So no fancy units right there. We do have, I will say though, Druid of Necro adding in some Marauders right now. That could play a huge role. Not in the near future, as we do need to start seeing some splash damage come out of this triple Stargate on the way for ZK the man. So he's going the 1-base, 4-gate, triple Stargate barracks. Pretty standard, I know. And the Stalkers are chilling out over here, but these Carriers going to be able to defend this expansion. Don't you guys love when you get to have a carrier defense of your expansion? Only in Bronze League will you ever see such a thing. And Frost Milka, he's getting really close to maxed out. I'm actually impressed. In about 20 minutes, he's at 145-ish supply. Transferring down the drone right there and deciding not to go for Zerg. Instead, well, actually, no one decided to go for Zerg. I would have thought that someone would have expanded his Zerg just because it costs a lot less. The Carriers, though, in a lot of trouble. The Stalkers trying to make something happen here. That Carrier will surely fall, and indeed it does. The other two Carriers, I think, will survive. It's just Stalkers do so much damage to those Carriers, especially since Carriers do count as armored. They don't have any upgrades, though. Oh, actually, they have one upgrade. Just realized that right there. So the Carrier's going to be chilling out. No more money in the bank for Elm. Although, all of a sudden, Frost Milka, he's pissed. I don't know if you want to go on that side of the map there, Druid of Necro. That is not where you want to go. You probably want to go back home. I feel like we're watching Marine Arena. Oh, God, it's got to be a massacre. It's got to be an absolute massacre. Bronze League Hero Micro at its best. And the Bronze League Hero Zealots, they are ready to go. This is not looking great for Druid of Necro. If this army moves down to the bottom right side, that is going to be it. Now the macro of Frost Milka actually starting to kick in over here. And again, when you're moving units, it's so easy to raise that APM. It's so hilarious. But the army is marching forward. Whose scan was that, though? I think that was going to be Purple's there. He's seeing exactly what's going on. That's going to be GG in the bottom right side. We will see. Oh, he's going to get some pot shots here on the high ground. And unfortunately, that's not going to be nearly enough, as these poor Marines are going to get taken out. Druid of the Necro, thank you for participating. He is going to be our first eliminated player, as he only has tier 1 units. Stalker Sentry, though, ready to go. We may be having a battle of the Sentry between top right and top left. This is so many tier 1 units here. I would recommend going for some splash damage, as I would recommend some splash damage. It looks like Purple has a lot of stuff. We'll see if anyone actually takes that advice or not. Carriers, I don't know if you should be attacking each other. No, I won't give them a tip, as tempting as it is for me. There are 4 Carriers here now. Might be enough to actually hold this up, because Carriers start to really scale like crazy. Actually going to be microing that one back, although no, it's not going to be enough. It looks like ZK the man, he is out for blood as well. He's going to be killing that one off, as Druid of Necro has left the game. And it does look like the Nexus is going to get taken out as well. Goodbye, Elm. And not looking great here for anyone in the top left side. I don't think there's any splash damage in the game for ZK. So it looks like Frost, I can't even read his name with all these units removing. Frost Milka is going to potentially win this right off the gate. I don't see any sweet strategies coming out of ZK the man right now. And I mean, I can't even if I tell him about it, I don't think there's anything he can do. He has the 1 mothership core, but that's not going to be nearly enough. This army is absolutely terrifying. Now, thankfully, he's actually moving down here to the bottom left side. This is going to give ZK the man time to react. Does he realize what's actually heading his way? He's saying, oh, buddy, and oh, buddy is right. That is a lot of stuff. It's completely out of position, though. So he does have time here, and he's saying, am I pooned? I think the answer is yes. He has a lot of money in the bank, but unfortunately he's not going to be massing up anything here, as the fleet beacon is going to get taken out, it looks like. And he is saying GG in advance. He should probably make some stuff, as DTs would be quite nice, as we'll see. we'll just have to see. I mean, I think we know exactly what's going to happen right here, though, as Frostmelka deciding that, you know what, 229 supply worth of Tier 1 units is really the way to go. And he's saying you never know what happens in Bronze League Hero games. The Void Rays are going to be able to kill off red. But, I mean, this base up here is in a lot of trouble. He needs to warp in Dark Templar or High Templar, or really just any kind of Templar, because that is a lot of stuff. These Marines are low on HP, but he just has. This is what counters Marines and Zealots. No, 3 Stalkers unfortunately isn't. As at this point, I think that's pretty much game. That should be it. As right now, Frostmelka is going to be your winner. Again, guys, though, I just want to let you know that we have updated the Imba League map once again. So go out there and play. Oh, God, another stem. Can you imagine a glorious, glorious storm on top of those Marines? That would have been absolutely awesome. He has lots of money, too. He can continue to get maxed out all the way to 400 supply. So that is going to pretty much be it. As unfortunately, not having any splash damage right there, so Frostmelka was victorious. Go out there and play some Imba League games, guys. It's a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.